Rampage Part 2 film opens with the aftermath of the Chicago destruction. The world is recovering, but fear of future genetic mutations still lingers. Davis Okoye continues to work with George, the now peaceful giant gorilla. News reports suggest remnants of Project Rampage data were stolen. A new threat is silently brewing. A mysterious bio-research team goes missing in the Amazon rainforest. Satellite images reveal abnormal land shifts and heat signatures. Locals speak of monstrous sightings. A shady biotech company named NemX is connected to the activity. A rescue mission is quietly dispatched. George starts showing erratic behavior once again. Davis is concerned, fearing a relapse. But blood samples reveal something new, an infection not from the original Rampage serum. It's airborne and mutating. Davis reaches out to the government for help. Dr. Kate Caldwell returns, now leading a task force to control genetic threats. She confirms that the new strain is a bioweapon based on Project Rampage. Davis and Kate decide to work together again. They begin tracing its origins and suspect NemX involvement. A cargo ship goes missing off Brazil's coast. Footage reveals a massive crocodilian creature attacking the vessel. This isn't Lizzie, it's a new mutation, more aggressive and agile. Panic spreads as survivors speak of a nightmare with claws. Despite mounting evidence, government officials refuse to believe there's another Rampage threat. Davis and Kate go rogue, assembling a private team. They begin tracking global anomalies. The trail leads them to secret NemX labs underground. Under influence of the new infection, George breaks containment. Though still mentally connected to Davis, he's confused and aggressive. He heads toward the Rockies, where he senses something calling him. Davis reluctantly follows. In Arizona, a town is attacked by a winged beast, a fusion of bat and pterosaur DNA. The creature causes massive destruction before vanishing into the desert sky. Kate identifies it as another NemX test subject. She warns the situation is spiraling. A NemX defector named Leo contacts Kate. He reveals the company is planning to unleash controlled monsters globally as a defense strategy. Their flagship mutation, a colossal chimera codenamed Titan, is still being incubated. George is the key to completing Titan. Davis finds George deep in the Rockies, more controlled but scarred. They have a tense moment, then reconnect. George communicates a strange pull. He senses others like him. Davis realizes the creatures are psychically linked through mutated DNA. George faces off with the mutated crocodile near a mountain lake. The battle is brutal, shaking the landscape. Davis tries to intervene but is helpless. George narrowly wins, but the infection spreads further in his body. His condition worsens. After seeing footage of the battle, the US military finally steps in. A special forces unit is deployed to capture George and neutralize the creatures. Davis insists George is still an ally, but they don't listen. Kate goes undercover in NemX. NemX finally awakens Titan, a massive fusion of bear, scorpion, and rhino DNA. Titan is intelligent and controllable by remote neural sync. They send Titan to test its power by wiping out a mountain village. The result is pure devastation. Davis is captured by the military during a failed attempt to protect George. He's interrogated and labeled as a domestic threat. Meanwhile, George is tranquilized and flown to an undisclosed facility. Kate launches a risky plan to rescue them both. Using insider help, Kate infiltrates the military base. She hacks into George's containment unit, setting off alarms. As Davis escapes with her help, they race to find George. They realize Titan is heading toward a major city, Denver. Titan enters Denver, tearing through infrastructure like paper. The military launches missiles, but they're ineffective. Civilians flee in panic. Davis and Kate get a chopper to intercept Titan and free George. George regains strength and escapes mid-air during transport. He leaps from the aircraft into the mountains. Following his senses, he confronts Titan at Denver's outskirts. It's a clash of titans, with skyscrapers shaking from the blows. The flying creature returns, now more mutated and intelligent. It sides with Titan, attacking George from above. Davis and Kate try to use tech to disrupt the neural sync. They need to. Weakened Titan's remote control signal. Leo builds a neural jammer based on Nemex's tech. Davis volunteers to plant it near Titan. Amid chaos, he jumps into the battlefield, dodging debris and destruction. The jammer partially works. Titan starts to lose coordination. With Titan's neural link disrupted, George finds an opening. He knocks the bat out of the sky and crushes Titan with a building collapse. Titan is down, but not dead. It starts to regenerate. A horror they didn't expect. Titan mutates again, its body absorbing the bat's DNA, now larger and winged. It becomes airborne. The military loses hope. Kate discovers a failsafe code inside Nemex's servers that can terminate Titan, but it needs physical access. Davis, Kate, and Leo head to Nemex's skyscraper HQ in Chicago. Security is tight and time is short. George follows from a distance. They break in, battling guards and drones while Titan flies toward them. The team reaches the server room, but Titan is closing in. Kate begins the termination sequence. Titan arrives and smashes through the upper floors. Locking eyes on Kate, George bursts in just in time. An epic second battle unfolds inside the Nemex building. George and Titan crash through floors, each hit echoing like thunder. Davis helps evacuate the building. Kate completes the override just as Titan grabs George midair. The kill code activates, severing Titan's control and initiating self-destruction. Titan's body implodes in a wave of energy. George crashes down, injured but alive. The city is safe once again, but barely. Media leaks show Nemex's involvement and their plans. Global outrage erupts. The company's leaders are arrested. The government creates a new international body to oversee genetic threats. Kate is offered the lead role. George, though injured, chooses to retreat into the wild. He senses more like him may exist out there. Davis lets him go, knowing he must follow his instincts. A tearful goodbye ends with George disappearing into the misty forest. Davis starts a global genetic watchdog foundation with Kate. They vow to prevent another Rampage event. Leo joins them, becoming a tech advisor. Together, they begin investigating other labs experimenting with DNA fusion. Post-credits. A Nemex signal beacon activates under the Antarctic ice. A frozen beast's eye opens. Something ancient and unfinished has awakened. Rampage isn't over yet. As the camera pans out over icy wastelands, the next movie title appears. Rampage: Extinction Protocol. A deeper and deadlier threat looms beneath the earth, setting up a world-spanning battle in the next chapter.